Pay attention, this is good stuff. So, one of the most sobering thoughts I've been confronted with is what you're someday going to be, you are now becoming. You are now, this moment, exactly what you have been in the process of becoming all your life. Are you now the person you dreamed of becoming? If you had written down several years ago exactly the type of person you wanted to be today, what kind of person would you have described? How close are you to being that person now? What kind of person do you want to be a year from now, or 2 years from now, or 5 years from now, 10, 20? Right now, you are in the process of becoming the person you'll be a year or 2 or 5 or 10 or 20 years from now. The habits you have now will determine the kind of person you become unless you change those habits now. What attitude would you like to have someday? The attitude you have now is a good indication of the attitude you will have someday, unless right now you begin to develop a new kind of attitude. If you are not currently doing the things you need to do to become what you want to become, what makes you believe you ever will? Do you have situations or circumstances that are preventing you from becoming what you want to become? Those situations and circumstances will pass, but they will be replaced by new ones. If you want to become a better or different kind of person, you have to get started now. You cannot wait for situations or circumstances that are just right. Have you ever told yourself, someday I'm going to begin to save money on a regular basis? Are you saving now? If not, you probably never will, unless you begin now. It will never be any easier, even if your income doubles or triples. It will never be any easier, even if someday you earn 10 times as much as you do now. Saving money regularly has very little to do with income. It's a decision that is made. If you want to develop a good savings account, begin now. In all probability, it's now or never. Do you plan to have good work habits someday? Do you have good work habits now? If not, you probably never will, unless you're willing to develop those right now. What you're someday going to be, you're now becoming.